Okay guys, so this is not the way that I wanted to start this video, but I fucked up. So, I don't know if you could tell by that video clip or by me driving right now, but the truck has a really bad shake to it, and I have no idea what it is. It's basically like around 60 miles an hour and up. Well, it starts like around 55, but 55 is really settled, but it gets pretty bad around 60. And then let's see, I mean, it's still there at 65. It's not as bad anymore. So I don't know if it's maybe that the wheels aren't well balanced or if there really is something bad, but I don't like it. And we got the air compressor, so I'm gonna head home and we'll pick up once I get there. Okay guys, so we made it home safely. So whatever's going on with the truck is a little freaky, but we'll go back to that in a little bit. But first, like I said, we made it home. The air compressor is here. It's good. It's looking amazing. So this is a KOBALT 60-gallon 175 psi air compressor, 2-stage, and this thing is a beast. And basically the reason why we got it is, like I've been saying, we got that CNC plasma table that I'm going to be using, and it needs a pretty decently sized air compressor. I think this is barely going to cut it actually. So like the size is fine. The only thing that's a little bit small on it is that it's a 7.6 CFM, and my plasma requires a 7 CFM. So to be completely honest with you guys, I'm not sure what all that means exactly. I know it's how much like air is actually going through to the plasma. But anyways, we got this. Hopefully I can get this thing plumbed in the next couple of days. I already got 240 in my garage, which I didn't have before, so I'm pretty excited about that. We got a 240 50 amp plug and then a 240 30 amp plug. This one is going to be for the air compressor, and then that bigger one, we'll use it for the actual plasma and for my welder, which I am super excited about that because I've always wanted to run my welder on 240. I think it'll run way better. And also, I'm also very happy that I decided to install these things because it made it that much easier to transport the air compressor on the back of this thing. I had it strapped with those two 3,000-pound straps going kind of across like this to make sure that it was putting good pressure down on it and not pulling it to one way or the other, because I thought at first of going up and then going back down this way, same with the other one, but then I thought that would pull it too much to the sides. So like if one strap came loose or whatever, it would get pulled basically to the other side, and doing it crossways, it would just pull it down, or at least that was my idea, which it worked pretty good. It made it to the house. I did stop once to make sure that everything was tight and everything was good, so I'm pretty happy that thing made it home. And like I said, we'll be plumbing that thing within the next couple of days, but that might be in a separate video. As well as, well, first of all, excuse this horrible mess. I'm gonna clean this later today, but we'll also be going over that CNC table here pretty soon. I'm pretty excited about that. I also have the plans for the brackets already on the computer and ready to get cut as soon as we have all of this stuff figured out. So now, talking about the brackets, I am completely sold out of the ones that I had, but I'm planning that hopefully sometime next week I'll have that thing running and I'll be able to make my own brackets. So if you are interested in them, definitely let me know. We can do kind of like a pre-order or something, where just send me an email. Again, my email address is right here, as well as I always have it down in the description, as well as my Instagram. And send me an email or whatever if you're interested, just so that I can let you guys know when they are back in stock. So anyways, now what I want to do is take the truck back on a test drive, back on the highway, and just see if we can replicate that. I'm pretty sure it hasn't gone away. Unfortunately, that's not how problems usually work for me. But yeah, we're gonna take it back on a test drive. So to me, it kind of feels like a wheel is out of balance. It kind of feels, you know, like it's bouncing a little bit. And these wheels, they were actually bead balanced. So they have those little BBs inside of the tires. And I have never ran a tire like that. So I don't know if that's actually what's making this thing be out of balance. So I am gonna take it to a tire shop and get the tires checked, see if they are balanced, and we'll probably have this thing aligned again, because I don't know, maybe the guys that I took it to, so I was planning on taking this truck to an actual like this really good alignment shop that also focuses a lot on 4x4s, but I didn't have the time to go all the way, because that's on the town over. So I kind of just went to my local one, which they're great too, but I have more faith on the other shop, so I might take it to that other shop so they can check out the tires, see if they're balanced, and then also kind of double check the alignment. I think those guys will help me a little bit more. But anyways, like I said, let's take this thing on a test drive again and just see how it feels. Okay, so we are back on our drive, and at least I can say that this thing still sounds really good. Like I missed that sound for sure. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna drive over to the highway and take it out to like 65, 70, and just you know, see what I feel, and see if you guys can tell that shake, that vibration too. Because like I said, it's pretty noticeable. Like, okay, so we are doing about 50 right now. We're gonna go up to 60. So you can definitely feel more vibration at 60. I'm gonna go 65. It is definitely still there. Let's do 70. So at 70, I feel like it's not as pronounced. I don't feel it as much. So let's see, back to 65. I can definitely feel it at 65. I don't know if you can tell by the stick. Sorry. So there's definitely, so at 60 is definitely where it feels the worst. So yeah, you can definitely feel it. We are gonna go ahead and get this thing turned around and head back home. Also, it might be worth pointing out that to me it feels like it's coming from the right, on the passenger front side of the truck, so from that corner. But like I said, we really won't know much until I take this thing to that actual shop and see what they say. Okay guys, so it's the next day, and yesterday was really disappointing, to be honest. But last night I was thinking that if it is a tire balancing issue, like I said, I felt it from this side. The passenger front side is kind of where it felt the most. So last night I thought I'm gonna rotate the tires and see if I feel any difference at all. But again, like I said, we're gonna start by rotating the tires, see what we get, and then take it to the alignment shop again, the better one, and see what they tell me, and we'll go from there. Man, those wheels are heavy. But we got them all swapped out. I'm gonna go ahead and torque all the wheels again, and we'll go ahead and take this thing for a drive.
Okay, so it's hot. We got all of the wheels torqued, and now we should go ready to take this thing on another test drive, and hopefully we can at least feel the vibration somewhere else. That would tell us that it is the wheels. If not, we'll keep going at it until we find something.
Okay, so quick update. I can't say that I fixed it, but it feels a lot better. Like, I'm going about 65 right now, and you can hardly feel it. So that makes me think that it might be the tires not balanced right, or something, because it's definitely not as bad as it used to be. Like I said, you can still feel it, but it doesn't really compare. Like, it's not scary. And I'll show you like see, like I don't know if it's gonna come through on video, but that's not really shaking anymore. So I feel a lot better about it. We're definitely still gonna take this thing to the alignment shop, get them to rebalance the wheels and everything, and just get a second look at it, I guess. But yeah, I'll go back home and we'll pick up from there.
So we made it back home again safely. So like I did say, the truck is running way better. It's running way better than it was. Like, the vibration is you can hardly feel it, but it's still there, which makes me think that hopefully it was, like I said, a tire balancing issue. But like I said, it's still there, so we're still gonna check the truck to get it checked out, make sure that all the wheels are balanced properly. I have never ran a tire with inner balancing beads, if that's what they're called. So I don't know how well they work. If any of you guys have any experience with those things, let me know. But yeah, like I said, we're definitely gonna get these things checked out again, and maybe that was our problem. But yeah, you know, like I said, I'm not an expert on this. This is my first swap, and I definitely want to let you guys know everything, you know. So I could have very easily, you know, hidden this from you guys and been like, you know, yeah, the truck's running fine. But I try and show you guys, you know, the good, the bad, everything, so you know what to expect. Going along with that, I was pretty disappointed. You know, it's a lot of work, a lot of money to put into this thing for it to be, you know, worse than what I started with. But like I said, I feel better. I feel a lot better that, you know, it's not as bad anymore, and hopefully it is just the wheels and tires that aren't properly balanced. But yeah, also I have been working on this. Well, not really working. We got everything unboxed. This is gonna be our plasma table. So it's pretty small, like I said, but it's gonna be enough to be able to cut our own brackets. So hopefully I can get that running sometime next week. At least that's the goal. I'm pretty excited about that. So anyways, hit a like, hit that like button, leave me any questions, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.